Alright guys, this is the inner and outer tie rod, the 2004 Dodge Neon SXT. So of course, the first thing you want to do is secure the car, get you some jack stand, jack up your car, remove your wheel. In this case, it's the driver's side. It's pretty simple when you're doing tie rods. I'm doing the inner and outer. So this is the outer right there. And the inner is underneath that rubber boot back there. Now, this here has a lock nut on it. I'm going to pop that lock nut off. Once you loosen that lock nut up, that's how you're going to disassemble this. But I'm not disassembling this. I'm going to keep it together so I don't have to realign it again, because I just did the other side and I just gave this thing a good alignment. So I'm going to keep this whole thing as one piece. Since I'm replacing both of them, all I have to do is remove this rubber boot that's holding the grease in on the axle there, where, I'm sorry, not the axle, but right there where that connects to the steering rack. This boot holds that in. The back of that boot, the inside part of it, is held together with one of these. That is a clamp, I don't know what you call it. But in order to get that off, all you do is stick a screwdriver right in the middle of that there and pound it one time with your hammer, and then pop it right off of there. Then you pull it out, and I'm going to replace this with a zip tie, since that's all I need to do for that area right there. This is all that it's doing, is covering this right here up in there. So in order to get that connection off for the inner tie rod, you're going to need a tie rod tool. As on these Neons, they come smooth. The smooth back with nothing to grip on it, so you're going to need one of these. It's a tie rod tool. You get the it's got these nuts on here to tighten it on there, and then I guess you can figure the rest out. I'm going to pop it off, unloosen it. You're going to use the same thing when you put on your new one. That's about it. Now to get this outer tie rod off, it's held on with a castle nut. In my case, I can't find mine. It was around here on the ground somewhere, but it was stripped out. Oh, there it goes. Stripped out castle nut. So I'm gonna replace that. You should get new ones when you get new inner and outers. They'll come with new castle nuts. Just be wary of this. Okay, this part right here gets really rusted up and gunked up on underneath of it. So before you even take that loose, you're gonna want to take your freaking hammer, and you're going to want to smack it right there. And you want to hit it a little bit hard. Don't break anything else or tear up anything, but you want to smack it hard enough to loosen this up. Once that's loosened, then you can figure the rest out. It just in and out, normal, pretty easy, pretty simple. Now my inner tie rod, this is how you can tell that's bad. You see that? That's supposed to have some strength on it, but that has nothing holding it. It just flops right down. And my outer tie rod was pretty easy to move around. You see that? When it's really easy to move around, that means it's worn. It's time to get rid of it. Then if you look at the bottom of it, you can see that where it's starting to separate right there. So old car, just old stuff. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So you're gonna want to peel that back as far as you can, and then right on there, and get your tool on there, and you're gonna crank it. Pop that baby right open. There's my tool, and I'm gonna do it just like that with the other part on, and then it's gonna turn like that. It's gonna come off, and it's gonna be easy. And you're gonna put it on the same exact way you take it off. It's really easy. So if you're doing it one piece at a time, just remember to count the threads when you're turning this off. After you take your lock nut off, just loosen it up a little bit, and once you get something clamped, you get you a wrench on the inner tie rod, and then you get you a wrench on the outer, and you kind of pop them loose, and they'll just screw right off. They're usually never on there that tight, but you want to count those rotations every time you turn it. Every one, you want to count that. And when you go to put your new one together after you get your inner on, you're going to do the exact same thing. See, in this case, I'm just going to measure them up, blah blah blah, and then I'm going to mark everything and then put it back together. Take it apart again and put it back together. That would be pretty spot on. But so, inner outer tie rods, 2004 Dodge Neon SXT. That's about it. If you're weak and it's hard for you to grab tools and stuff, just I suggest you get you probably some liquid wrench. That stuff works pretty good. Spray it on all the bolts you're going to mess with, and let the outsides of them dry up so you don't strip anything off when you get to it. But it's really easy, super simple job. It'll save you like $300 or $400. Just do it yourself. That's all there is to it, and I'll see you in a minute. Peace.